For us being in the storage business, we acquire a lot of properties that are old. They're like antiquated systems. The property themselves are old. Some of them could be decades old. And the old solution was rip all the cameras out, put a new system in, and spend, thousands upon thousands of dollars in upgrading our systems. With some of these new cloud-based systems on the IT side, we can just implement a device that can convert these systems into a more AI-powered, cloud-based, remotely accessible system that makes it a lot easier for the security side to be able to obtain footage, monitor properties, and essentially have eyes on the property without actually being there or having to rely to pull footage from the devices on site through our managers or through a district manager. On the operations end, it makes we're trying to figure out a method that would make it a lot easier and a lot quicker for district managers and regional managers to be able to assist in these activities and in this research. Um, with our districts, they can span miles in terms of distance between each store, and our district managers have to travel from each site to help with these situations, or even as something simple as an audit. With the flexibility and the accessibility of these cloud systems, it's you don't have to be there anymore. You can do this from your home. You can do this from across the country, from across the world. On the IT side, having that cloud accessibility gives us that visibility on the sites from where we're at, and it allows us to either troubleshoot the systems as well because we get live monitoring in terms of how the system health is doing. Um, with the cloud-based systems, we get the integration of AI to where we can make our systems more proactive rather than reactive. So, for example, to clarify on that, with storage, one of the main things that we deal with a lot is break-ins, whether it happens during the day or happens during the night. And with a lot of these systems, we're pretty much coming from a standpoint where we had systems where they're all local based. They could be NVRs or DVRs, but we really didn't have remote access to them well through the cloud. So we were there trying to clean up the mess and review footage in the aftermath of a break-in, of massive break-ins, of property damage. So we needed to find a solution where we can tackle that real time. And with so many things going into the cloud now, including footage like this, and implementing the AI features of human detection and setting schedules remotely for our sites as to when we want the properties to be monitored, we're able to react real time, either with an alarm monitoring company, or even if one of our team members on site or during our call center can actually review the footage and catch it as it's happening, and be able to apprehend or even deter something from happening there. And on the operations side, we want to make sure that there's an easy way for district managers and for anybody in operations, whether it's corporate office or remote, because we have a lot of remote employees, to be able to uh, be a support in achieving these kind of um, you know reviews and monitoring, and whichever way we can do it. A lot of the adaptability we can do with cloud and the flexibility to be able to advance with it. It's been such a quick turnaround. It's been a lifesaver, even for us on the IT side. It's almost, it coincides with the benefits on both ends. Like, the ease of it has been almost universal on both ends.